Welcome to Alphabet Zoo, an amazing place where you face the challenge of identifying the picture at the center of the screen. But you'd better be quick. The letters may move and you have a limited amount of time. Alphabet Zoo is a unique educational game from Spinnaker. There are 2 separate games and multiple levels of play. Alphabet Zoo will help children learn the alphabet while sharpening their spelling skills. Colorful graphics and fascinating sounds will have your child learning in the Alphabet Zoo for hours. Alphabet Zoo, a wonderful educational game for children 3 through 8 from Spinnaker.
The whole idea behind word processing is to make the job of typing letters and reports easier and faster than with a typewriter. Atari Writer lives up to these expectations and more. With Atari Writer, you can compose, correct mistakes, reorganize, and print almost any document perfectly on the first try. That's because you can do everything on the screen and preview it before it goes onto paper. Begin by creating a document. You can make all corrections, additions, and deletions with ease. And if you don't like paragraph 2 where it is, move it. Just position the cursor correctly. Issue several easy commands, and there you are. Your document is exactly how you want it. A preview option will allow you to double-check your file before it's printed. Atari Writer, a very friendly word processor for the home or office from Atari. The year is 1500 AD, and you find yourself in the capital of the Aztec Empire, Tenochtitlan. You've been chosen to be the next ritual sacrifice to the Aztec gods. Your only hope of avoiding this death sentence is to successfully complete the hazards of a nearly impossible course called the Aztec Challenge. Aztec Challenge is an exciting action game from Cosme. You must jump and dodge your way through 7 separate levels, each more hazardous than the last. Precise graphics will lend to hours of challenging gameplay. Can you meet the Aztec Challenge? Aztec Challenge, a fast action game from Cosme. One of your favorite comic strips has come to life in BC's Quest for Tires. Thor, our hero, must rescue Cute Chick, who is being held captive by a dinosaur of dubious intent. He has to make it past all sorts of prehistoric obstacles to rescue his lady love. And that requires a lot of smooth moves and fast thinking, particularly when it comes to making it past Thor's natural nemesis, Fat Broad. BC's Quest for Tires is a fun-filled graphic journey through the prehistoric pages of the BC comic strip. Can Thor save Cute Chick from the clutches of the ravenous reptile? BC's Quest for Tires, an exciting arcade game from Sierra Online. It will take strategy and endurance to rescue the inhabitants of this normally peaceful island. A savage dictator and his militia have taken control of the small Pacific island. As Commander-in-Chief of Land and Sea Forces, you and your troops must capture the enemy fortress called Kunlun. Beachhead is an exciting multi-screen action game. It offers outstanding high-resolution 3-dimensional graphics with excellent sound effects. Beachhead challenges the most avid game player with quick-paced action and a variety of game sequences. Beachhead, a challenging game of action from Access Software. It is just after dawn on a clear June morning in Europe, 1915. You, Max Chatworth, the RAF's most valuable pilot, are taxiing out for your morning patrol. Your mission is to wreak havoc with the enemy with low-altitude strafing runs and high-level bomb attacks. Ground fire and enemy planes surround you. They know who you are. Their highest award, the Blue Max, waits for whoever can shoot you down. Blue Max is an intriguing game with superb 3D graphics and lots of action. The game controls and difficulty can be adjusted for any level of skill. The sensation of flying is realistic, but be careful, so are the dangers. Blue Max, an action arcade game from Synapse. Are you ready to meet the ultimate underground challenge? You are Rockford, an excavating dynamo. Your quest for gleaming jewels leads you to a cave containing limitless wealth and countless perils. As you dig, you must dodge the boulders loosened by your tunneling. As you proceed deeper into the cave, both the hazards and the rewards become greater. If you can collect enough diamonds, the mysterious escape tunnel will be revealed. Boulder Dash is an exciting action game with 16 mystical caves and 5 levels of difficulty. Imaginative graphics and fascinating effects will provide hours of challenge. Boulder Dash, a smashing action game from Microfun.
Meet Bumble, a friendly alien from the planet Furin. He's here with some challenging educational games. Bumble specializes in graphs, number lines, and positive and negative number values. With Bumble Plot from the Learning Company, your child can become familiar with graphing numbers on a grid. Bumble takes your child from identifying positive and negative values to plotting points on a grid. Children can then use this knowledge to create a picture or play a challenging game. Bright graphics and a variety of games make Bumble Plot a sure hit. Bumble Plot, a valuable educational game for ages 8 through 13, from the Learning Company.
Daring helicopter rescues are always in the news, and in Shoplifter you'll find out why. They're not easy. Your mission is to fly your helicopter through enemy defenses to rescue 64 terrified hostages and return safely to your home base, a humble post office at the edge of the battle zone. Your chopper can only hold 16 hostages, so a number of missions are required. The display at the top of the screen keeps you informed of your progress. The intricate graphics keep the tension high. Shoplifter, the popular action game by Broderbund Software. Creative Calc from Creative Software is a flexible and powerful electronic spreadsheet for small businesses and the home. It lets you ask what-if questions about investment options, track personal and business expenses, and countless other applications. Building your spreadsheet is as easy as positioning the cursor and entering either text, numbers, or an equation. The formulas can contain values or references to other spreadsheet entries. To make your work easier, all the main commands are accessible through a menu. The cursor and function keys make moving around the screen a breeze. To make your work as readable as it is informative, you also have the ability to set the width of individual columns. Creative Calc, the powerful spreadsheet from Creative Software. It's time to get organized with Timeworks Data Manager, an information storage and retrieval system that makes your index card collection obsolete. It's easy to use Data Manager. You can call up all the functions with the main menu. Up to 8 lines of information, text, dates, or numbers can be entered for each record. Timeworks' exclusive cross-search provides rapid access for reading or updating the information you stored. The backup function will let you make a copy of your data just to be on the safe side. Another unique feature of Data Manager gives you the ability to statistically analyze numeric information. A single keystroke will plot the results on a full-color graph. Data Manager can pass its information to WordWriter to create printed reports or form letters. Data Manager, an information storage and retrieval system from Timeworks. Flexible disks are inexpensive and easy to replace. That usually doesn't hold true for the data that's stored on them. Even a minor disk error can mean loss of time and money. The people at Verbatim understand the need for quality. The magnetic coating on the DaytoLife diskette is designed for perfect uniformity. Hub rings eliminate slippage and reduce disk wear, and every disk is tested and certified to be 100% error-free. DaytoLife diskettes are made with the kind of durability you can depend on. DaytoLife, the dependable disk from Verbatim. You're on your mark, waiting for the gun to sound. This is the first event of the grueling Olympic decathlon. The victor will emerge the greatest athlete in the world. You have a shot at that glory. You have a shot at the gold. Decathlon by Activision is a realistic simulation of the 10 events that make up the decathlon. Your decathlete will sweat through such events as the 100-meter dash, the long jump, and the shot put. Accurate animation and music will have your adrenaline pumping as you set your sights on that finish line. Decathlon, a remarkable sports simulation from Activision. The thrill of the arcade game comes into your home with Dig Dug. You must guide little Dig Dug as he tunnels beneath the earth in search of delicious fruits and vegetables. But beware, a number of fire-breathing Faagars and mischievous Pukas are out to give your little gardener a tough time in his quest for munchies. But Dig Dug has a powerful pump with him that'll put an end to those little pests. But you still need to develop a good strategy to work your way around these annoying but humorous creatures. Great graphics and action have made Dig Dug a classic for many a game player. Dig Dug, the great arcade game, now a great home computer game from Atari. Little Mario has it tough. It seems that an overgrown ape has kidnapped his sweetheart, and now he must overcome all kinds of obstacles to save her. This is the scenario in Donkey Kong, a game in which you guide Mario, the fearless carpenter, up and over such things as girders, elevators, and all sorts of different and imaginative hassles that are sure to keep Mario on his toes. Various levels of play and high-resolution graphics help make this humorous game an all-time bestseller. Donkey Kong, the popular arcade game, now available for home computers from Atari. Little Mario has taken revenge and captured the great Donkey Kong. Now it's up to Junior to save his dad. But as he climbs and jumps up to the cage, the evil Snapjaws are literally nipping at his heels. Only a piece of falling fruit can stop the hungry little critters. Atari's Donkey Kong Jr. is a great rendition of the popular arcade game by Nintendo. It has faithful graphics and sounds, and all the action you can handle packed into 4 challenging screens. Donkey Kong Jr. for your home computer from Atari. You have just entered into a world in need of a hero. The wicked powers of an evil warlock have spread over the land like a cloud over the earth. You have been chosen by the Circle of Enchanters. Your task is to confront this evil wizard and bring an end to the tyranny that his magic has wrought upon the land. Enchanter is an engrossing text adventure that is sure to keep you entranced for hours on end. Elegant prose describes the people and the places you encounter. Enchanter will let you escape into the world of mystic sorcery. It's a land of scriptures and scrolls that tell of magic spells that can aid a young enchanter on his mission to confront a powerfully evil force. Are you the hero that the Circle of Enchanters awaits? Enchanter, a magical text adventure from Infocom.
FaceMaker is a remarkable educational program disguised as a game. With a series of simple instructions, a child can design a cartoon face on the screen and animate several of its features. They can even play a memory-building game with their new creation. FaceMaker also serves as a valuable introduction to the computer itself. They can build and store simple sequences of commands to animate the face and play the program over and over. Entering, storing, and replaying these commands provides the child with their first exposure to programming. FaceMaker, an educational game for children 4 through 12, from Spinnaker.
You don't know what could have happened. You were just going out for a little target practice, and look where you ended up, in the terrifying Forbidden Forest. There are horrible dangers at every turn, giant spiders, huge frogs, and the terrible Demogorgon. Forbidden Forest is an exciting action game. You must survive the many perils that await you, armed only with your trusty bow and a supply of arrows. An endlessly scrolling screen conceals countless foes. Forbidden Forest, an exciting action game from Cosme. The grid is under attack. Alien droids have launched an assault on Earth's sole power source. With your powerful ship, the Grid Runner, you are the only one with the speed, the skill, and the guts to defend your planet from the evil alien forces. You're absurdly outnumbered by your foes, but you have the mighty plasma cannon, capable of annihilating vast amounts of droids. Grid Runner is a fast-paced arcade game designed to challenge your reflexes and test your coolness under fire. 31 separate attack waves are ready for you. Are you ready for them? Grid Runner, the arcade game from HES. You are Rod Hero, founder of the Helicopter Emergency Rescue Operation, better known as Hero. Your mission is to save the miners who are trapped in the dark recesses of the perilous Van Ryzen mine. You are equipped with a limited supply of dynamite and your trusty laser helmet. There's no predicting what dangers you'll come up against as you wind your way through the myriad of tunnels and shafts. Hero is an exciting action game from Activision. You must blast blocked passageways, kill poisonous vermin, and deal with countless other dangers in order to complete your mission. There are 20 treacherous levels of play. Hero, an exciting computer challenge from Activision. You've arrived in a strange underground complex of hallways. From out of nowhere comes an inhuman voice.
Stay a while. Stay forever.
Footsteps echoing, you run off to collect the parts of the puzzle that will get you out of this unearthly maze. Robot guards of varying intelligence protect the rooms where the clues are hidden. You have a pocket computer to help you solve the complex puzzles. But in terms of survival, you're on your own. This is Impossible Mission, a game of action and adventure. State-of-the-art graphics and sound add realism to this nightmarish world where technology and fantasy collide. Impossible Mission, the action game from Epix. Many years ago, your Uncle Smoke Bailey found the most amazing thing. And then he lost it. Now it's up to you to go out and find it again. You've inherited Uncle Smoke's Beeliner. That's a cross between a hot air balloon and a dune buggy to help you on your journey. You'll meet many strange and interesting people and travel through many exciting lands in your search for the most amazing thing. In Search of the Most Amazing Thing is a wonderful educational game from the people at Spinnaker. Your young pilot will learn many valuable lessons in decision-making and organization, as well as map-making and negotiating skills. It's a great game that the entire family can participate in. In Search of the Most Amazing Thing, an educational adventure game for ages 10 through adults from Spinnaker. Managing your personal finances is a complex yet essential task. But with your computer and the right software, it can be made a lot easier. InstaCalc by Cimarron is an entry-level spreadsheet program designed for personal use. It gives you the ability to create a simple financial picture that can be projected into the future. Formulas are created in one cell of the grid and then projected across or down. The computer does all the arithmetic. InstaCalc's greatest strength is its simplicity. The commands are easy to understand and are supported by an online help feature. Cursor keys and a set of go-to functions will assist you moving around the 20 columns and 30 available rows. With the easy-to-read manual, InstaCalc will be working for you in no time. InstaCalc, the personal financial spreadsheet from Cimarron. Donning your helmet, you hoist your lance and mount your ostrich to do battle with the evil buzzard riders in a strange medieval joust. Using strategy and skill, you must defend yourself against your clever opponents. If you win a joust, your opponent's riderless mount will drop an egg that you can recover for bonus points. But be quick, left alone, that egg will hatch into a new rider, ready to do combat again. Joust offers the option of choosing one or two player games, as well as a number of difficulty levels. Joust, the hit arcade game now available for home computers from Atari.
Spinnaker has created a delightful new game that introduces children to the computer keyboard. Kids on Keys aids children ages 3 through 9 in becoming familiar with the location of letters and numbers on the keyboard while having hours of fun. When your child sees a letter, number, or object, they must hit the corresponding key on the keyboard before the symbol disappears. They will be rewarded with points and bright, colorful graphics. There are 3 different games included with 4 levels of difficulty. Kids on Keys, an enjoyable educational game from Spinnaker. Children love storytelling. With Kid Writer from Spinnaker, they can create their very own stories, as well as colorful illustrations to go with them. Kid Writer allows children to create colorful picture stories from up to 99 different characters and objects. Then they can write a story to go with their scene. Kid Writer introduces children ages 6 through 10 to the fundamentals of word processing. It encourages a child's imagination to run free while they create word and picture stories. Bright graphics and wonderful music will captivate your child for hours. Kid Writer, an imaginative writing game from Spinnaker.
The life of a preschooler can get pretty lonely when the new school year starts. With Kindercomp by Spinnaker, your child can have hours of fun while learning some very valuable lessons. Many of these learning exercises will prove to be very useful when your young one does start school. Kindercomp is a fantastic educational tool for children ages 3 to 8. With 6 different games, your child can learn to count, develop pattern recognition skills, and become familiar with a computer keyboard. Each correct answer is rewarded with brilliant graphics and music. Kindercomp, an educational game from Spinnaker.
Learning how to read is one of the first and most important skills a child must develop. Learn About Words in Reading 2 can help children along on the road to reading proficiency. Learn About Words in Reading 2 teaches children in grades 2 through 4 about the structure of words and sentences. It offers excellent drills in contractions, prefixes, suffixes, synonyms, and antonyms. Teachers assisted in the design of this program, allowing it to serve as a reinforcement for traditional classroom exercises. Correct answers are rewarded with bright graphics and music. Learn About Words in Reading 2, a valuable learning program in the Easy Reader series from American Educational Computer Incorporated.
You've just discovered the Bungling Empire's underground treasury. One of the richest treasures in the universe surrounds you. Being the fearless galactic commando that you are, you must now attempt to recover the booty the evil empire has stolen. Be careful. There are guards traversing every square inch of the 150 rooms of this bullion-laden bastion. This is Lode Runner, a great arcade-style game that you can make even better. A complete, easy-to-use game building system is included that lets you create your own Lode Runner games. This is a golden opportunity for would-be game designers. Lode Runner, an action arcade game from Broderbund Software. The Insta Series management combo combines the power of word processing, mail merge, and a versatile database in one convenient package. It adds up to a complete and integrated system for the home or small business. InstaWriter turns your computer into an intelligent typewriter. A series of easy-to-learn commands lets you create and revise all kinds of documents. For form letters, just replace the specific names and addresses with a variable and call up InstaMail to load your mailing list. InstaMail will merge the letter with the addresses. To create your own easy-to-manage lists, use InstaFile. It will help you organize just about anything that can be listed. With just a few keystrokes, you can sort, update, and print the records in your file. They can even be merged with InstaWriter documents. Several help screens are available to give you an assist as you learn to use these powerful tools. Management Combo, the personal home management system from Cimarron. In the computer age, typing is becoming a required skill. Anyone who can touch type has the advantage of being able to exploit a computer's convenience and speed. The one drawback is that learning to type is normally a slow, tedious process, whether you're teaching yourself or learning in a classroom. MasterType, a remarkable typing tutor, changes all of that. It presents the keyboard row by row and gives you typing exercises in the form of fast action arcade games. Using increasing levels of difficulty and speed along with game-like scoring, learning to type becomes downright fun. And you can't cheat by looking at the keyboard. High-resolution graphics and the impending demise of your spaceship keep your eyes riveted on the screen. MasterType, the typing instruction game from Scarborough.
Math can be made simple with Math Maze from Designware. You can choose from a variety of mathematical problems dealing with addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. A problem will appear at the bottom of the screen. You are placed in a maze of numbers and must find the correct answer. But watch out! There are many dangers. There's a hungry spider just waiting for you to make the wrong move. Math Maze is a fun game that develops your child's basic math skills. You may select from 40 prepared mazes or program your own. Lively animation and sound effects help make math a breeze. Math Maze, an educational math game from Designware.
Well, the life of a miner's never been a bed of roses. Bet in the year 2049 it can get downright deadly. Yeah, it used to be you just worry about your cave-ins and your coal dust. But in the year 2049, they got some mad mutants, radioactive pools, and cantankerous elevators. Why, there's even one darn part of the mine that you can only get to by being shot out of a cannon. You don't get to retire till you covered every foot of every tunnel and scaffold. The company never did have to pay out much in the way of pensions. Miner 2049 is an action arcade game with 10 levels of increasing difficulty and a whole passel of challenges and obstacles. Miner 2049er. It's another great game from Reston Software.
Now there's a colorful way for children to learn math with Monkey Math from Artworks. Your child must watch the equations churned out by the assembly line, then tell the top monkey to hit the correct numbers into the answer bin. You may choose problems in addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. For each correct answer, you are rewarded with a bonus banana. 3 levels of difficulty are offered so you can work your way up to more difficult problems. Enjoyable graphics plus lively action equals hours of valuable learning. Monkey Math, an educational math game for children ages 4 through 10. From Artworks.
She just keeps on eating those delectable little dots and doesn't gain an ounce. It's Ms. PacMan, queen of the arcades. She's at her maze munching best in this home computer game from Atari. The not-so-friendly ghosts, Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Sue, are doing everything they can do to put Ms. PacMan on a permanent diet. But the blue energy pills will let her become the pursuer for a few precious seconds. Ms. PacMan has 4 mazes and a number of difficulty levels. The longer you can survive, the more challenging the game becomes. Great graphics and sounds will provide hours of fun. Ms. PacMan, the famous arcade game brought to your home computer by Atari. Microsoft's Multiplan has become one of the most popular personal productivity tools on the market today. Now, thanks to the people at Hessware, Multiplan is available for the Commodore 64. It contains every feature that made Multiplan InfoWorld's Program of the Year. Multiplan has been carefully designed for ease of use. All available commands are displayed and can be selected with the cursor keys or typed in from the keyboard. When further information is needed, you'll be prompted in plain English. Powerful math functions let you perform complex calculations with a minimum of effort. A wide variety of formatting options are available as well, providing flexibility in the display of text and numeric fields. To aid in moving about a large worksheet, you have the ability to create fixed windows of information. Once you learn the basics, you'll find that Multiplan has an unlimited number of uses. The package includes a 400-page manual, quick reference card, and a keyboard overlay. Microsoft's Multiplan for the Commodore 64 by Hessware. There's something very bizarre going on in the city of Micropolis. A rash of gruesome murders has the homicide squad working overtime. First, a model is strangled in bed. Now, a wealthy socialite found beaten to death with a bedpan. It's going to take some top-notch investigating to crack these cases. Murder by the Dozen is the first in the new Mystery Master series from CBS Software. There are 12 separate cases, each more perplexing than the last. You must interview suspects and gather clues in order to nab the killer. Up to 4 players can test their deductive skills. Murder by the Dozen, a graphic mystery from CBS Software. At last, there's an easy, practical way to organize your personal files. The Phi Beta Filer from Scarborough is like a breath of fresh air in the home application jungle. Phi Beta Filer comes equipped with ready-made file forms on such subjects as address lists, credit cards, and home inventory. You also have the option of creating your own forms to suit your specific needs. The unique Quizmaster mode allows you or your children to develop games and exams to aid in learning particular subjects. Phi Beta Filer can sort, print, or tally any of your records for efficient, organized reporting. Phi Beta Filer, an easy-to-learn home management tool from Scarborough. You start out on the grueling track at Monaco. Then it's the infamous challenge of Le Mans. You're taking hairpin turns at breakneck speed when you notice your fuel is low and your rear tire could use changing. Better come in for a pit stop soon, or it could mean a very fiery end to your racing career. Pit Stop is a fast-paced challenge of 6 of the most unforgiving racetracks in the world. It's a race against time in the pit, as well as on the track. Pit Stop offers 3 skill levels, so you can work your way up to the Grand Circuit champion. Pit Stop, a fast-action game from Epix. The Stellar Patrol wants you. The poster at the recruitment office promised exciting travel to exotic galaxies and adventures beyond your imagination. But now, looking down at the handle of your mop, you consider deserting. You did hear through the grapevine, though, that your ship has special orders to investigate a strange planetary system. If you could just be included in the investigation instead of mopping the decks, maybe this is the excitement you've been waiting for. Planetfall is a challenging text adventure from the people at Infocom. It will take skill, ingenuity, and just plain guts to survive. Planetfall includes a large vocabulary which will assist you during your adventure. Planetfall, a text adventure from Infocom. You start off with a quick practice run around the track just to warm up. Then it's time for the qualifying heat. If you get the best time, you'll be awarded the pole position for the start of the race. Now's your chance to prove you've got what it takes: nerve, skill, and the burning desire to win. Pole position is an exciting game that puts you behind the wheel of a turbocharged Formula One racer. It's a race against the clock and against some of the world's most competent challengers. Pole position, a challenging racing game from Atari. Zakon, an experience in high-speed 3D graphics. You fly your fighter through 2 heavily armed fortresses and an outer space dogfight in the ultimate attack on the deadly robot Zakon at the end of the line. Missiles and cannons blaze away as you maneuver through strategically placed walls and force fields. You gain points by zapping the enemy's defenses and maintain your fuel supply by blowing up oil tanks. Zakon, the official Sega arcade game for your home computer. The evil bungling empire is about to strike again. Its fearsome war machine is manufacturing an armada of automated weapons of doom. Their goal is quite simple: the complete destruction of our civilization. To save the world, you must launch a surgical strike against the automated factories. Your chopper is fast but vulnerable, and it seems that every weapon in the bungling defense system is aimed your way. Raid on Bungling Bay is a challenging aerial arcade game. Your mission takes you across 100 action-filled screens that test your piloting skills and strategic savvy. We wish you luck. You're going to need it. Raid on Bungling Bay, a game of action and strategy from Broderbund.
Developing reading comprehension skills is a vital step in achieving productive study habits and good grades. With Reading Comprehension Skills 2, children in grades 4 through 6 can learn how to get the most from what they read. Reading Comprehension Skills 2 aids in developing a child's ability to obtain a clear understanding of what is read. It presents exercises in analogies, fact and opinion, and recognizing the sequence of events in a written passage. As with the rest of the Easy Reader Learning Series, Reading Comprehension Skills 2 has been designed by teachers. It provides a valuable learning experience at home while reinforcing classroom drills. Bright graphics and music will reward correct answers. Reading Comprehension Skills 2, a valuable educational program from American Educational Computer.
Biofeedback training has become a proven method for reducing everyday stress. Relax by Synapse Software converts your home computer into a complete biofeedback training tool. The Relax graph gives you a way to chart your stress level. It will begin to fall as the level drops. The kaleidoscope provides you with a colorful alternative. The shapes and colors will slowly change as your tension is reduced. The balloon game is an enjoyable way to practice your control. Your stress level controls its movement as you try to capture the bubbles and avoid the pins. Relax includes a headband sensor, electromyograph unit, a 200-page stress reduction workbook, and all the necessary software to help you learn this deep relaxation technique. Relax, the stress reduction program from Synapse. Everybody loves Slinky, that cute little cube-climbing spring. Everyone except the Wicked Wizard of Cubic. They're his cubes, and he doesn't like little springs messing him up. He sent some of his friends to take some of the bounds out of Slinky's step. You've got to dodge Dusty the Dust Cloud and Marge the Magnet and a host of other capricious critters who are out to sink little Slinky. Slinky is a game that's loaded with features and full of surprises. There's an astounding 99 levels waiting to challenge you. Slinky, a bouncy action game from Cosmic.
Someone is haunting the old cable mansion. It's your job as a great detective to find out who the culprit is. You're given a number of clues to help you come closer to solving the mystery. Snooper Troops is an entertaining game with fun graphics that make you a super sleuth in minutes. With your Snoopmobile, wrist radio, and SnoopNet computer, you're sure to nab the criminal. Snooper Troops teaches children to think logically to solve the puzzle and analyze the evidence. For the older crowd, it's just plain fun. Snooper Troops, an educational adventure game from Spinnaker.
You're about to embark on your first solo. You firewall the throttle, and in a moment, the runway disappears beneath you. This is Solo Flight, a unique flight simulator from Microprose. Your aircraft is equipped for both visual and instrument flight, and you're provided with a selection of airports in 3 scenic states. Solo Flight will allow you to learn about the basics of flight. Your aircraft responds realistically to your joystick controls, and in higher difficulty levels, you can be threatened by some serious instrument malfunctions. A variety of weather conditions can be selected to challenge your skills, and a male pilot game is included to put your training to work. Solo Flight, the flight simulator from Microprose. We all love listening to music, but very few of us can take the time to learn how to create it. Songwriter by Scarborough turns your computer into a versatile, yet easy-to-use musical instrument. Standard musical notation is replaced by simple color graphics. As you create and play your song, the notes scroll up the screen, much like a player piano. Editing and revising is as simple as moving to the proper note and making the appropriate change. The tone and tempo of the song can be changed while it's being played. Songwriter even lets you alter the sound of the music by giving you control of the computer's synthesizer-like voices. An excellent instruction manual will guide you through the basics. From then on, you're only limited by your imagination. Songwriter, the musical education program by Scarborough.
One of the best ways to motivate your child to learn to spell correctly is to make it fun. Now you can turn this dreary task into an enjoyable game. It's now possible with Spelicopter from Designware. Spelicopter is a valuable educational tool uniquely disguised as a video game. Your child must fly their helicopter over mountainous terrain to rescue the scrambled letters in order to unscramble and correctly spell a word. But watch out for the thunderclouds, air balloons, and hand gliders. If you hit them, you could lose lots of valuable points. Spelicopter offers 40 different lists of words ranging in difficulty from basic to advanced. You can also program your own lists of words from school that will make homework a delight. Spelicopter, an educational game for ages 6 through adult, from Designware. There is no greater motivation for learning than success. This is the concept behind the new CBS educational series, Success with Math. With the addition and subtraction program, young students grades 1 through 4 will get their first taste of arithmetic. This provides drill and practice sequences in basic mathematics. The multiplication and division program is geared towards students at grade levels 2 through 8. This emphasizes understanding of multiplication and long division. The difficulty of the equations may be chosen at the start of each sequence. The Success with Math series provides good basic practice with arithmetic. Success with Math, addition and subtraction, and multiplication and division, 2 valuable math programs from CBF Software.
The thrill and excitement of the Summer Olympic Games is as close as your home computer with Summer Games by Epix. You can try your hand at 4 challenging Olympic events. In the track and field arena, you can compete in the pole vault or test your speed in the 400-meter relay and the 100-meter dash. On-to-water events as you plunge into the swimming and diving competitions. Exercise your style and grace in the gymnastic events or set your sights on the skeet shooting range. Excellent graphics and responsive controls will have you going for the gold in the true spirit of the Olympic Games. Summer Games, an exciting simulation from Epic. You are alone in a temple dungeon full of wandering monsters and valuable treasures. The creatures you encounter may attack or they may listen to reason. Some can even be bribed. This is a place where a quick wit or a magical spell may be more valuable than a strong arm and a fast sword. This is Temple of Apshai, a role-playing adventure that allows you to create the character you will take on the tour of the temple's depths. Traits such as strength, intelligence, and dexterity can be generated by the computer or be of your own choosing. A graphic display and movement in real time give this an advantage over text-only adventure games. This is Dungeon Quest, Temple of Apshai, a role-playing action-adventure by Epix. The tedious task of balancing your checkbook has never been easier, thanks to the electronic checkbook from Timeworks. This valuable program can help organize and record all of your banking transactions, making older records a cinch to locate a particular asset at tax time. You can record these transactions by check or deposit number, description, date, or classification such as utilities or car payments. You may sort these categories and cross-reference them with Timeworks' exclusive cross-search capability. The electronic checkbook can be interfaced with Timeworks' Money Manager and WordWriter programs, enabling you to transfer records directly. You'll never go through the frustration of tons of paperwork again. It's all on one little disk. The electronic checkbook, a money management tool from Timeworks. Somewhere in this seemingly harmless museum is a microdot hidden in a painting. It contains information that could potentially spell doom for the world as we know it. Not a pretty picture, is it? You must join forces with top-notch super agent Graham Crackers for the heist of the century. You have to dodge, crawl, and sneak your way through the museum, collecting every key and piece of art in the building. You could be ambushed at any time, so you must be quick to help keep Graham Crackers from getting crunched. There are 90 hazard-filled rooms to test your skills. Bright graphics and sound keep the action fast-paced. The Heist, an action-packed game from Microlab. Successfully managing your home accounts can be as challenging as running a small business. The Home Accountant by Continental Software gives you a professional edge in this difficult undertaking by turning your computer into a sophisticated accounting tool. A series of menus provides access to the many program modules. You have the option of establishing up to 100 budget and account categories. Cash, check, credit card, and automatic payment transactions can be recorded and cataloged. With the graphing option, you can monitor financial trends and compare your actual expenses with your budget. A variety of printed reports can be generated from your financial data, and the Home Accountant can even print checks. With its tremendous versatility and sophistication, the Home Accountant is a truly professional system tailored for personal use. The Home Accountant, a home financial management system from Continental Software. The computer is fast becoming part of our everyday lives. From the classroom to big business, everyone should be comfortable in front of a computer keyboard. Typing Tutor and Word Invaders from Academy does just that. It is a quick and easy way to become proficient in touch typing and have a great time doing it. This typing package comes with 2 programs. The first, Typing Tutor, teaches you the fundamentals of typing, starting with the home keys and working your way through the entire keyboard. Word Invaders is a fun arcade-type game that can put your new typing skills to the test. You must type the words the alien ship sends down, or your base will be destroyed. Typing Tutor and Word Invaders, an enjoyable and easy way to learn to type from Academy Software. Now there's a word processing system that's versatile enough for a small business and yet simple enough for home use. WordWriter by Timeworks. It contains virtually all the commands and capabilities found in sophisticated word processing systems. You can move, copy, or delete large blocks of text, search for and change words throughout your document and format, then view the page as it will appear without having to print it. By itself, WordWriter is a very powerful program. But when combined with Timeworks Data Manager 1 or 2 or the electronic checkbook, the capabilities of all the programs are greatly expanded. Information recorded and stored with Data Manager can be easily transferred to WordWriter to print mailing labels, form letters, or almost anything else. It can even create attractive printed reports that can be included in letters or memos. Calculations can be performed on numeric data, giving you the capabilities of a basic spreadsheet. The WordWriter package includes an excellent instruction manual and keyboard overlays that will help make learning and using WordWriter a breeze. WordWriter, the word processing system from Timeworks. At last, a truly professional word processing system is available for your Commodore 64, WordPro 3 Plus. It contains nearly all the features of dedicated office systems in an inexpensive package that can be used at home. WordPro 3 has a powerful set of editing commands, including a global search and replace that can scan an entire document. With a simple series of commands, words, lines, or entire blocks of text can be selected to be moved, copied, or deleted. For heavy production typing, an external list of names and addresses can be merged with a form letter. The decimal tab feature will help line up columns of numbers, as well as performing addition or subtraction. A diverse set of commands can be included to format your printed output. The check mark indicates a line of printer instructions. The WordPro package includes SpellWrite Plus, an 18,000-word spelling checker. It will help make sure that your documents are as accurate as they are attractive. WordPro 3 Plus, a professional word processing program from professional software. Now there's a personal accounting package that has been designed with simplicity in mind. With Personal Accountant, managing your finances has never been easier. You're provided with 11 essential budget files, and you can add over 130 of your own. Transactions are keyed into a simple form. Double posting accounting lets you simultaneously deduct the amount from one category while adding to another. Another menu option lets you correct or delete a budget entry. A variety of financial reports are provided, which can be either printed or displayed on the screen. All the reports are formatted for a standard 80-column printer. To assist you with your financial planning, you can run the loan amortization program to calculate payments and interest cost. It takes very little time to learn how to use Personal Accountant, and yet it is a powerful and versatile program containing many useful features not found in more complex packages. Personal Accountant from SoftSync. Personal finance has never been simpler. The smell of popcorn and the excitement of a home run. There's nothing like a good old baseball game. You can be in the middle of the excitement with Star League Baseball by GameStar. With extraordinary graphics and a huge playing field, this game will have you playing in the big leagues in no time. It's as easy to learn but as difficult to master as the sport itself. Star League Baseball, a strategic sports game by GameStar. It is 1938. You're called in on a tough case. It seems that Mrs. Freeman Linder has killed herself. Now her ex-lover is threatening the life of her multi-millionaire husband. Sounds suspicious? Wait, there's more. There's a slew of sordid characters, including a questionable but gorgeous high society daughter. Mix in lots of incriminating clues and a large helping of circumstantial evidence, and you have the recipe for Witness, the latest text mystery to be served up by Infocom. Witness is an exciting, puzzling text game with a vocabulary that is 600 words strong. This game will be quite a challenge for any text game player. Watch out, there's something afoot in high society. Witness, a text adventure game from Infocom. Information is only as valuable as your ability to access it. Creative Filer, an information management system by Creative Software, is a way to make sure that the information you need is always at your fingertips. With a few easy keystrokes, you can create, store, update, and list files. From the main menu, you can create a simple input form to define the kinds of information you will store. The cursor controls allow you to move around the screen with ease. Next, another menu option will allow you to add records. Simply a matter of filling in the form you created. Standard keyboard functions let you correct your work as you go. With the Modify Browse option, you can view or change any record you've added. The file can contain virtually any kind of information, mailing lists like this, auto records, appointments, just about any information you would like to have handed. A report writer will let you print out your data. A special internal design feature always stores your records in order and greatly reduces the time it takes to access them. A help feature is ready to answer questions about commands and options. If you're ready to put your computer to work for you, Creative Filer is the tool you need. Creative Filer, the electronic filing system from Creative Software. The Enchanted Mushroom Patch would be a wonderful place if it wasn't for all those enchanted insects running around. Fortunately, you have an equally enchanted bug blaster capable of zapping those little devils. Still, you must confront jumping spiders, poisonous scorpions, frenzied fleas, as well as the slimy centipede. It's up to you to make the enchanted mushroom patches of this world safe for mankind. This is Centipede, the arcade hit available for your home computer. With graphics and sounds surprisingly faithful to the original, Centipede has remained a favorite of video gamers and bug haters everywhere. Centipede, the action arcade game by Atari.